Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a video on how I have organized myself for the 2020-2021 school year. My son is going into first grade this year, so yeah. And we actually purchased a ready-made curriculum, so I'm really excited about that. With the baby coming in October, I just wanted to make sure that things were no fuss and easy to follow, and just made sure that we got it done. So yeah, and then my daughter, she will be doing, I'll do another video on that. I purchased the Catholic Icing preschool curriculum. We're not going to be doing it like religiously every single day. It's going to be more here and there, especially when I know that she's going to need times to be kind of distracted, and I'm going to need to be spending more time with my son. So I will make a video on that once that comes in. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to discuss how I have kind of organized myself. So if you don't know, we're already in July. We're going to start in August. And we decided to go with the Seton homeschool curriculum. And I'm so excited. I've had plenty of time to just run through and look at everything. And I'm absolutely in love with it. And I know that my son's going to love it as well. But there is a lot to organize. So you have quarter reports, you have things of that sort that need to be sent out, and you kind of have to stay on top of getting things done. They do give you a lesson plan, which is wonderful. You can follow their lesson plan, or you can opt to not have the lesson plan. You won't pay for it, you won't get it, and just pick and choose books. However, I really wanted the lesson plan. I wanted that peace of mind and that ease, so that this year would be less stress for me in planning wise. With that being said, I wanted to kind of do our calendar. So if you're new to homeschooling, you don't know that you should really plan breaks, because if you overwork yourself, you will get burnt out very quickly, and that little flame that you have at the beginning of the year will fizz out very, very fast. So I went ahead and scheduled in our breaks. I included some time off in October as well for when the baby would be coming, or approximately when the baby would be coming. We also take time off in November and December. And then we do, typically what I do is a standard 9 weeks, and then at the very end I'll add a 10th week on, just to have extra time to get stuff done if we've had a sick day or something else. But I do schedule in a few breaks here and there, and so I just kind of wanted to go over that with you. So when you get Seton in the mail, they give you the answer keys, tests, quarter reports, and then you get the lesson plans, but they're not in actual binders. So the first thing I did was I put them in binders. So I have all of the, like I said, answer keys, tests, and quarter reports in this binder. And then my lesson plans went in this binder. So I'm not going to be showing you the lesson plans at all. I'm basically going to be showing you how I have planned out pretty much our year, and then how I have organized it, if that makes any sense. So the first thing that I did was I made a calendar. So I have 2020 and 2021 on here. So it looks like this. And then I went through and, just counted from the start date 9 weeks, and then I put when our breaks were gonna happen and what quarter each month would be in, so I know where we'd be at. And that was pretty simple. So that I highly recommend doing if you do nothing else. Just knowing when your quarters end, if your school requires that, is really, really, really helpful. Then I went ahead and made up a daily block schedule. Like I said before, I'm not married to anything, I'm not tied to anything. It can be changed. That's the beauty of homeschooling. So basically what I did, I did sort of like a rough outline of what I wanted our day to look like. So we have morning, when we start school, lunch, mid-afternoon, free time, and then dinner/bedtime. And I might make a video on this on the first day of school. Or probably after the first week if it works. I'll make a video kind of talking about our schedule. And then CJ has certain subjects on odd weeks and even weeks, and I wanted to make sure that I knew each course or subject that needed to be done each day, because some are only 4 days a week. some are only 2 days a week, and then some are even and odd weeks. So I wanted to make sure that I stayed on top of this as far as like making sure things get done. And then I also went ahead and added times that we should kind of stick to. I don't want to overwhelm him. So we know that English is 30 minutes, phonics is 30 minutes, spelling 20, handwriting 15, and then I've broken up our schedule so that they're in 2-hour increments, and we get like kind of a snack, a break, lunch, PE, playtime, stuff like that. So I'm not overwhelming him, because this is a very structured curriculum, or more structured than what he's used to. So another thing that I went ahead and did, their art, so Art for Young Catholics, their art program doesn't really come with a very, actually it doesn't really come with a lesson plan at all for art. They sort of give you an outline of feast days and holy days, and then they give you little projects that you can do for each one of them, but it's kind of up to you to make sure that you stick to them. So knowing me, I am like the world's biggest procrastinator, and I will like be stressing myself out the night before trying to find scissors and glue, and yeah, that's just how I am. So what I went ahead and did was I made a weekly liturgical art activity like breakdown. So I have each month and what holy day is happening on that month, so August, September, October, November, and so forth. And then these are all, so like these are the feast days or the holy days, and they coincide with the art activity that is happening in that month. And then I went ahead and also made a supplies list for each month as well. So when I do like my Walmart grocery pickup order, I can add the majority of that I don't already have to that grocery order, pick it up, and then I have it already set for that whole month or that week or whatever it is that I'm planning for. So that I felt like was going to be very helpful. I also have another book that I will link down below. It's called, it's like Living Liturgically, or my year liturgical or calendar, something like that. And basically what it does is it has a lot of feast days, holy days, and then it has like celebrations you can do. So on top of doing this art course, I'm gonna plan feast day activities. Obviously we'll probably be waiting for like my husband to get home. A lot of them include like baking things, fun desserts, and then we do the arts and craft activities. So, and art I have saved for Friday, because Friday is like our easy kind of like, I think all we have is like math and phonics on Friday really. So I added the art in there because if we need to catch up on anything that we didn't get done throughout the week, Friday would be that day to do it. So that is pretty much it for all of that. And then I did put the lesson plans, like I said, in the same binder that has all this information in it. A lot of people choose to categorize by quarters, which I feel like that would confuse me a little bit. So I just categorized them by subject, and like all I did was put tabs in here. So each day I just flip to it, look at what we're doing, and then once we finished it, I plan on like highlighting it or checking it off, and then I will put it into my planner that came with the curriculum. So that is my sort of proof of what we have done for the school year, and I can keep that for my records because the lesson plans go back to Seton. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video, guys. It was really simple and short, sweet. It did take me about 2 to 3 days to do it, only because I did it during Mia's nap time. But I highly recommend just running through your curriculum, making sure you have the majority of what you need. If not, make lists for the month, and then also giving yourself some kind of like breakdown, whether it's a daily breakdown of a schedule, if that makes you feel better. If you're not a schedule person, no problem, at least the quarters, and you know when things are due by, you need to have things finished. It's incredibly helpful to have. I did not have any of that last year. I had a schedule in mind. I also had like a morning basket that we did, and while those are all really great, It just didn't really work for us. It wasn't what we needed, I guess. So hopefully this will work out. I do plan on filming a video. If that schedule works out, you guys will see it in a video coming up in August. But yeah, that is pretty much it. If you guys have any suggestions on anything else that I should be doing to prepare myself for the upcoming school year, please leave comments down below. I am open to all suggestions. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.